Hello, we are the SpaceX fans and welcome to the SpaceX Show, the place where you can stay up to date with everything SpaceX. On Sunday, as I was producing my video, there was another Starlink mission launched on the Falcon 9 rocket with Starlink 422.
1, ignition, and liftoff of Starlink 422. Stage 1 chamber pressure.
The booster which launched this mission, B-1051, then landed successfully for the 13th time and the drone ship just read the instructions.
Heard confirmation from the teams that the landing lights had deployed, and confirmation of landing. There was also a call out there for second engine cutoff. So just in order here, this is the 124th landing of the Falcon 9's first stage.
We can hopefully expect another couple of launches very soon with even more Starlink missions. As you can see on the SpaceXFans website, we can hopefully expect the launch of Starlink 3.2 tomorrow, Thursday 21st at 5:13 PM UTC or 1:13 PM EDT. As well as that, we could also see the launch of Starlink 425 on Sunday 24th, but there is still no time specified. Related to the Starlink 422 launch, SpaceX posted a tweet. They said Falcon 9 has completed 31 missions so far this year, delivering approximately 351 metric tons to orbit, carrying astronauts and research to the space station, deploying Starlink to provide global high-speed internet as well as many other critical payloads for our commercial and government customers. In reference to this tweet, Eric Ralph also posted a tweet. He said there's an increasingly good chance that in 2022 Falcon 9 will become the first rocket in history to launch the payload equivalent to its full liftoff mass into orbit in a single year. For Falcon 9 that's about 550 tons. Sawyer Merritt posted a tweet saying SpaceX is now launching 10 rockets for every one by its main competitor. Musk responded with, "It's a start." About 1,000 times more mass to orbit per year will be needed to make life multiplanetary. Musk was asked, should we anticipate better upload and download speeds with the increasing volume of Starlink satellites? Or would we see that with V2 when it comes online? He responded with, Starlink bandwidth varies a lot depending on user terminal density and time of day. That's why the long wait in some areas. Throughput is roughly linear with total V1 satellites in operation. V2 satellites are at least 5 times better conservative estimate than V1. Polaris posted a tweet saying the Polaris Dawn crew completed another week of classroom training and Dragon simulations at SpaceX's headquarters in Hawthorne, California. SpaceX posted a tweet about another launch that they have secured on a Falcon Heavy. It says NASA has selected Falcon Heavy to launch the Roman Space Telescope, which is designed to study dark energy and dark matter, search for and image exoplanets and more. Liftoff is targeted for no earlier than October 2026 from Launch Complex 39A in Florida. Of course, NASA also posted an article about this. It says the total cost for NASA to launch the Roman telescope is approximately $255 million, which includes the launch service and other mission-related costs. Heading to Boca Chica, here's a view of the orbital launch site. Work has been continuing on the chopstick catching arms. Another chopstick actuator was seen being replaced. In the production yard, the work continues at the top of the mega bay with beams being added. Of course, the work on Star Factory also continues in the production yard. So it turns out the new building may be a clean room as the Starlink loader was moved inside it. Kevin Randolph posted some cool pictures on Twitter of Starlink V2 satellites. He said caught several of these loads of Starlinks getting loaded into the payload integration box. There was a thread from an everyday astronaut tweet about his Raptor 1 versus Raptor 2 video. There was a tweet posted asking, I seem to remember someone saying that 1 to 1.5 thrust ratio is the holy grail of rocketry and hasn't been done before, is that right? Everyday astronaut responded with, there's definitely rockets that have had over a 1.5 to 1 thrust to weight ratio. It's extra advantageous for Starship because it minimises fuel usage, which for a fully reusable rocket is one of the biggest expenses. Musk then responded to that with, more accurate word is propellant rather than fuel. Starship is approximately 78% liquid oxygen, approximately 22% fuel. Propellant cost is of primary importance for a fully reusable rocket, so reusable rockets want high thrust, as thrust below thrust to weight of 1 is irrelevant. Crews have been continuing on the Starship 24 prototype to prepare it for engine testing. On Monday, SpaceX successfully performed a spin prime test on Ship 24, fortunately with no explosion this time. Taking a look at the road and beach closures on the Cameron County website, we may see more testing this week. There is a road closure currently scheduled for today, Wednesday 20th, and there's a possible closure for tomorrow, Thursday 21st. The Ship 25 payload barrel section was seen moved out of the nose cone fabrication tent. Here you also see the Ship 25 nose cone already outside next to it. The B7.1 test tank was seen being tested at the orbital launch pad. Here's Booster 7 in the Mega Bay undergoing inspections after the explosion. SpaceX removed a bunch of Booster 7's engines, with a total of 13 removed thus far, I believe. To finish up today's video, after the Starship spin prime, there's a new Starbase production diagram to take a look at thanks to Brendan Lewis. As always, I have to say thank you to Mary, also known as Boca Chica Gal, for being out there filming the Starbase content. Also, thank you to the NASA spaceflight team working behind the scenes on their videos, live streams and other space content. That's it for this episode of the SpaceX Show. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. If you want to stay updated with SpaceX info, make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified when I upload. Thanks for watching and have a great day.